Hello, this is Taureor and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV Catholic Ottomans. And I just noticed our colonial subject has some separatist rebels. I should probably help them deal with that. Yeah, let's send those people here. Once the siege is over, I will also be able to send this army. In the meantime, I can actually order you to assault? No, I cannot. Portugal got some revolutionary rebels, so if the rebels can take over, Portugal will become a revolutionary country, which will be very good for us. Right. Is the fleet there yet? No. Sieging this will be a nuisance. I will probably sign a peace treaty with Great Britain soon, but I want to at least form a Canadian colonial nation, so how about you give me some stuff? No, they still don't. No, we don't have enough war score with them. So yeah, let's go inland and take some forts. How about you? Take the other one. Yeah. And I'll use my ships to deal with their fleet and take this fort as well. Actually, you go deal with that fort. You guys can go inland. That will require some work. Right. And still not progressing too quickly. I do need to worry about conversions, because otherwise my papal influence will just disappear completely. Although, to be fair, it is disappearing. So, not much to be gained there. And this is occupied by Portuguese revolutionaries. This is quite important. I do hope that the revolutionaries are successful. Can I actually support rebels while at war? That's being covert actions. Support rebels, yes, revolutionaries. Where is that? Portuguese revolutionaries. Revolted. Yada yada. Believe in the cause. Here you go, have a lot of money from me. Now we can see how they're doing. Well, there are not many of those revolutionaries, so I suppose it might not work. It would be nice if the revolution could actually succeed. That's a lot of troops just piled up here. Would you guys mind maybe moving to Aragon, please? For example, I don't know, whoever, Mecklenburg. I saw Mecklenburg there. Go move to Aragon. We do need to take this land. Where's my fleet? Still far, far away. You guys can take care of those Beninese forces. In the meantime, I will split this army multiple times and take some land, because I will be feeding it, as always. What? Can't move through here. Apparently, this fort is blocking me. Yeah, fort system. Let's just send you to the fort. What is going on in the meantime? I do need to keep checking the sieges, because I'm very... the truces, because I'm very forgetful about that. In a year, we will be conquering Brazil. For now, let's just send troops to deal with this rebellion. How are we doing on Canada? Okay, you guys are in position, so I can actually send the ships to pick up some more troops. I'm not sure I want to. I suppose this is sufficient, considering numbers of troops. And where's your port? Here. I'll just keep the ships here to blockade the port and hasten the siege. Artist has died. Okay, Siege of Gao, that is good. That means I can actually be distributing those troops around here, as I intended. Make no mistake, this war is very easy. We still need to fight it as efficiently as possible, because time is running out. We only have how many? We have 48 years left. That is not a lot of time. Not if we want to conquer North America. Even with our awesome armies and strategies and all that, this is going to be difficult. Also, we will still have to fight probably 2 wars against Portugal. Poor uniforms, that's unfortunate. I think that's a quantity idea event. Would you guys please attack? Please assault. Okay, troops are finally moving into Aragon. Wonderful. Because we can't take everything from Aragon in this war, unfortunately. Admin tech, Diplotech, we don't want. Admin tech and Diplotech. I need to finish this siege, and also I need to get enough war score to get something from Canada. Then we can peace out. Possibly forts, because it makes my life easier in the future. Future me will be happy with me taking forts. Alright, that's a lot of provinces. Did my fleet arrive yet? Oh, they did, finally. Okay then. Let's go and siege this place. Very quickly, please. Right. Our war score has increased significantly. I wonder, can I actually take this stuff here? I could if I occupied more of it. Canada on its own won't give it to me because they don't want a separate peace. I suppose if I just want a peace treaty with Great Britain, we could use that to leverage taking some land from Canada. For that I will need to occupy it directly, like that. So I will probably not want to take their capital. Right, you guys are in position. This will unfortunately take some time. I suppose I can leave it for a later war. Right, this is going very well. Yeah, there'll be a lot of vassal feeding in the nearest future, but you are probably used to that by now. And, I mean, I could pass the last reform, but then I won't be able to conquer the world. And as it's going right now, I might actually have a chance. North America is the big question mark. So that deals with Benin. Brazil will soon be attacked. Now let's take care of those rebels for them. Also, the Pope has expired. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. Right. You guys can move on. And so can you. Atacora. How much war score does Benin cost? We could take them in a single war, and we will. We will be feeding our multiple vassals. And then we will move into... oh, income from vassals. That will actually increase our income quite significantly. Just wait for the month to tick. This should change quite significantly. Yes, it did. Income from vassals, hey. Okay, Benin is almost taken over. Yeah, let's do it, because that will give me a lot more money. Naval Force Limit Modifier. How's the siege doing? Oh, it's actually progressing much quicker than I thought. We might be able to take the province. Also, the Portuguese revolutionaries are doing their job very, very slowly. I suppose when we actually end the war, they might have more luck. Now, Aragon, are you willing to give me everything I want? That is, if I do not demand the stuff I don't have forts with. Consenza. Right, what if I wanted this? And they would actually give it to me. But I would prefer to take the Italian lands first, so this will have to wait. Conversions, great. Not that it really matters. Okay, and Benin is done. Now, to feed them efficiently to our subjects, we will have to be transferring occupation to the proper ones. I will give the top part to Serbia, so they can go into Yao as well. Now, then we have Friesland, so Friesland will go this route. I will start with giving them the provinces that are necessary for reaching certain places. So this will definitely have to go to Hamburg. This will go to Utrecht. And this actually doesn't have to go to Hansa, so I will give this to Hamburg as well. This goes to Hansa. Hansa. What is this? This is Osnabrück. If we could... I suppose I will have to get some more land to Friesland. But they will get fed most of this area, so I won't want to overextend them too much. So this will go to Osnabrück. So will this. So we can snake your way into Yao later. I suppose this should go to Friesland and a lot more to Osnabrück. Hopefully they will be able to core some of this stuff before we decide to feed them more. And some more to Serbia. I mean, they shouldn't be too overextended because this is all rather poor land in terms of development. Right. And let's give some more to Serbia. And that's it. Okay then. Benin, that is your end, unfortunately. I do need you to give me everything you own. I'll just do it from the map, it's easier that way. That should mean no overextension for me. And a lot of overextension for my subjects. Still, Benin should now be annexed. I could give them a while to core stuff, or I could just attack Yao straight away. With Jolov. Jolov is at war with Portugal. Really? What sort of war is that? Reconquest. I wonder, if I attack you, Jolov will join, and if I attack you, Yao will join. Alright, who has more development? That's 85 total, that's 101 total. So Yao should be the war leader in that. Suppose I can attack them straight away. Although, do we have any cores in the area? Songhai, Benin... Because I don't want to make my subjects unable to core stuff. Is this a core or is it... that's a claim. So it will not be a problem. I can attack Yao and Jolov at the same time. Yeah. Here we go. Yao. And Jolov will be co-belligerent, so we can annex them as well. That will cost us quite a lot of diplo points, but that is not a problem. Now, how are we doing here? Progressing slowly. How's Canada? I'll actually be able to take quite a lot of stuff in Canada. Even if we signed a peace treaty right now. I mean, I would prefer to not sign a peace treaty right now. Oh, we have no diplomats. Where are my diplomats? Slowly returning. Also, I no longer need to improve relations with Ferrara. So, if I signed a peace treaty with you right now, you would be willing to give me quite a lot of stuff, actually. All this. Wait a minute, I do have to watch my overextension. This will not matter, but the other things will. I suppose I could actually pursue this further, but yeah, you won't give me this. You know, since I have brought an army to this remote location, I will wait until they actually do their job. And they did their job. Right. And we're at 99% with Castile. That is fun. Maybe signing a peace treaty with Castile should be the priority. So if I take this... Yeah, let's do Castile. Okay, clear the offer. Give me that. Give me that, and that. And all that. And that is all of your possessions outside of Europe. No, of course not. Well, that as well. Okay, and when it comes to possessions inside Europe... Wait a minute, why do I suffer overextension for that? Really? That's 2.4. That is 4. I can't go over 10%. Unless I peace out England as well. I suppose I should peace out England as well. So... Aragon, that's a war against Portugal, so we don't have to worry about that. Right, this goes to the Palatinate. This goes to Flanders. And actually all of the coast goes to Flanders. Yeah, a lot of management here, but that is a necessity. Yeah, right, wonderful. Hope they will manage to core it. Burgundy will take a bit of the interior. Just go to... Right, Madrid never became capital. We can take Salamanca. Yeah, right. And Switzerland will take some of the southern stuff. Just like that. Give me Grenada. So they're actually capable of coring it. So, shall we now? Give me all the coast. It's 49% war score. You know what, I should probably take as much as I can. Even if they do get some overextension. So, the southern coast goes to Switzerland. Even though they are quite unruly right now. Burgundy is more loyal, and so is Flanders, for now. So Burgundy will... Yeah, Switzerland is bigger. Burgundy will get the interior. Like that. And this goes to Flanders. All of our... our rule could be toppled by our subjects if they decided to rebel. But they shouldn't. They shouldn't. Okay, so Castile. How much are you willing to give me, in actual fact? I have taken all of their external possessions. Now I will lock them in place. So give me some more, and more. Where do you have forts? Do you have any more forts? You have one in Toledo. I suppose I could take it, but it's your capital. So it's a bit more expensive. And that is it. I suppose that's fine. They'll have enough time to core everything. It's too much. Yeah, that actually works for me. No, oh no, I was supposed to annul their treaties. No, they don't have an alliance with Canada. I doubt they will get an alliance with Canada. Even if they do, that will not be a problem. Okay then, give me some money as well. Sue for peace. Give me all that you have. So pretty. We've lost the colonialism casus belli against Castile. What is your overextension? No, it didn't update yet. Castile is no longer a valid rival. You don't say. So overextension seems to be manageable in all of our subjects. Suffering, what? Beraved? You are really rebellious. We'll be fine, Doesn't really matter. We'll also give you some Portugal. That's a huge vassal, isn't it? Okay, so that was Castile. I now have a looming disaster. We have to core some things. Let's start by coring those. And we can finally afford to actually be coring something, so we don't waste the points that we have. Now, time for Great Britain. Should I sign a separate peace treaty with Canada? Can I sign a separate peace treaty with Canada? Canada doesn't seem to understand that they're losing. So, in the interest of time, I will sign just a alliance with California, alliance with Canada. I will break those alliances. That's the first thing we'll do. Also, give me all the possessions that you hold outside of Europe. Whenever possible, especially that annoying fort. Yeah, wonderful. I don't think you'll give me this one. No. Okay, back to the British Isles. This actually gives me overextension. Really? Oh, I need to remember, all of this... Wait a minute. Why is it black? Why is it black? I don't understand why it's black. Let's clear this again. Oh right, because I cancelled the treaties, that's why. Okay, I need 5 provinces here. That will be sufficient. Let me just check that it's the proper colonial region. Yeah. I need 5 provinces in Canada. I will need to annul your treaties with Canada and California. I will need... let's just remember that our overextension is at 0, so those things do add to it, so I will add them later. I mean, do not add to it, because they will immediately go to a colonial nation. Right, Ireland, please. Oh, I didn't check the current overextension. The current overextension is 11.6, so we can assume it's 12, which means I can take up to 88% overextension. Right. That is 83. Okay, that is all that we can take. But we could also take some Canadian land, but because it is apparently not adding to our overextension, we still have some war score left. Might even steal their capital from under them. Alright, that's 77%. We could take more if we waited for it. But I don't think I want to wait for it. Alright. 83.6% overextension, and now we take the colonial stuff. Right. Give me all your money. Oh, that's a lot of money. Give me as much of your money that you will accept to give me. Cocos Island. Yeah, you built a fort there. Right, I need to take this as well. You have something else with low war score. There's a fort. Norfolk. Yeah, I suppose I'll get the rest in the next war. Thank you for participating in that conflict, Great Britain. USA has rivaled us. Yeah, we don't really care. Now, once this is scored, we will gain a new colonial nation. I only need to core 5 provinces, so I will not be coring everything here. But I will increase autonomy, because we don't care for rebels much. I should probably be using this map mode, it's easier that way. And when I unpause, this should go to a colonial subject, so let's unpause, and it did. Now, let's increase autonomy in Great Britain, because we will have some rebellions, otherwise. Oh, I didn't need to increase it in the last province, because we did have it before. Okay. Is there unrest anywhere else? There is some unrest here, really. Did not expect that. Not anything serious. Okay, we took that from Castile, so we need to increase our autonomy here, and here, and here. Okay. Also the forts, yeah. And all those lands. That still counts as colonies. Right, because Holland cuts us off. Okay. Some more. Should I reduce my war exhaustion? No, let's just reduce our overextension. Lancashire. Let's make sure we're not coring any more Canadian land, because we don't need to. I mean, I could be reading the names, but that's just quicker. Alright, the Canadian ones don't add overextension. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, so we're out of that war. It is time to declare war on Brazil. I don't think we have a truce any longer. No, we still do. But what we can do is bring our troops here to be ready to attack. Alright. Alright. And I also attacked Yao, so I should actually be moving our troops. I'll just get you all to the fort first, and then we will decide what to do later. And we did spend our admin points, so they're finally not going to waste. Most of Great Britain is taken. You guys will move here temporarily. And yeah, Aragon. Aragon is still being sieged. I could demand some stuff from Portugal just to be at peace. But if we can afford to send troops here to siege the forts, which are very high level and annoying, we'll actually be able to get much more out of this war. Now, Ayutthaya is... are you still westernizing? Yes. Ming isn't, I trust. Good. Alright, that will be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll just briefly show the other maps. Right. And yeah, I will see you soon. Goodbye and come back.